What's up, homies? Mikey here in my video today. Today we walk or ranking, not walking, but ranking the Wii Sports resorts and the original ones. You know Wii Sports is a collection of sports game released on the Wii for the Wii. Obviously, use motion controls. For those you don't know, there's a lot of sports games. So yeah. Let's get started. Actually, no. Before you get started, these only count the original. I haven't played a Wii Sports one yet. Not the Wii, but the Switch one version. So these won't be on it. But I probably will not play it due to my reasons. I'll probably say in the end of the video. With that being said, let's get started with the rankings or tier list, whatever. Up is Frisbee and skydiving. I think I haven't tried these two yet. I don't know why, but I just haven't tried these two yet. Maybe I'm not a big fan of these two, but even though I'm not, even though I tried it, but I still had to try these for some reason. Um, so yeah, these probably go higher if I had tried them. One star is canoeing. Canoeing sucks. The controls are terrible. I don't know how to work this thing. Maybe I haven't played it enough to get the controls right, but every time I play it, it feels weird. It doesn't work or it goes out of control. I hate canoe on Wii Sports. You know, also I forgot to say that that most of these are the sports. In fact, the first 0, 1, 2 stars are all Wii Sports Resorts. So if you want to know which game is which, so all of these are just Wii Sports Resorts. I'll do that. These are all Wii Sports Resorts games. If you want to play them. Now, second stars or 2 stars, my bad, is first let's go with cycling. Cycling, it's all right. Still kind of bad. I kind of don't like it. This is one of the few games you have to use a nunchuck for this, and so does archery. We get to that, but cycling and archery are the ones that you have to use on nunchuck or you can't play this game. Cycling is kind of weird because it's for me. I feel like I should be cycling with my feet instead of my hands because the even though you can use a bike with 2 hands, you usually pedal with your 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? But I get why they do that because it's like you kind of silly. But then again, even still, I don't like it. Same goes to archery. Even though I don't like archery, it's still all right. Guess. And then finally, we have wakeboarding. I think there's like 2 versions of wakeboarding. I don't know, but there's like this. But this is the one you gotta go through the gates, and I swear I couldn't. Like I can't go through the gates, but because of the controls. Maybe I just suck at these games, but hence why they're low. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm not sure what this really one is called, honestly. Uh, it's like I like a similar games like wakeboarding or like some similar activities here, but there's like another one that we get to in the next tier of it. So that's for the 2, 1, and 0 stars. Next up, we have baseball. Now I really do like baseball. Actually, it's a pretty fun game. If I'm being honest, the only thing that sucks if you're like the bat, it's pretty hard to hit the ball. What I can do, again, maybe I just suck at these games. But then again, I can barely hit the ball. If you're like the pitcher, you can just like the pitcher is like it has an advantage in what I see. Like if you're the pitcher, you're more likely to win than the bat. Now, I'm not saying if you're the batter, not saying if you bat you're gonna lose. Not guaranteed, but that doesn't make sense if you switch teams. But saying that the pitcher will most likely get all 3 strikes or get the batter strikes. And this is for Wii Sports, the original, not the resorts. Again, they remove baseball for resource. So if you want to play baseball on Wii Sports, get the original. So 3 stars. The other 3 stars is from Wii Sports Resort, which is this airplane battle with 2 players. This is the one you have to have a 2-player game. If you don't have another player with you can't play this game. So you need another buddy to play with this or whatever. So this is a pretty fun game. I haven't played that recently. In fact, I haven't played all these recently again. I guess it's pretty fun. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember having a good time. And I think there's also one oh I just said it, my bad. So anyways, 4 stars. Now this is the good ones. Let's start with the golf. Golf is just I just like golf. If you don't want to play by myself, you just hit it. This is the one I played the least amount of all the times, but every time I played it, I just had really good time with it. You know, to go jolly good time. You know, better playing real golf. I don't know about that actually, but I still like playing this. Let's just pick up basketball. I know this is kind of a hot take, but I kind of like this game. You know, essentially, it's a you know what this is that. Essentially, what this is, it's like a pickup game. You know, every time you miss or shoot, you to shoot the ball, you can either miss or get a switch, whatever. If you do either, it switch to the other team. So there's a defending team where that the person has to like defend the other player's team to for like shooting. You know, by that the one with the ball. Let's say there's a blue team with the ball, so they have to pass it, and while the red team guards it. You know, it keeps going on until someone wins. I pretty have fun with this. You know, even though most of the shots are BS anyway. So I think I enjoyed it. Now, we have the other wakeboard I was talking about. This one where you like you do tricks on it, on like on the water. This is the other wakeboard I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called, but I think this is the actual thing called wakeboard. You know, it's an awesome sport. You know, like this is an easy game, but it's so fun to get a high score in it. So fun. Of course, you have boxing. Boxing's awesome. You know, you get to beat each other up. Of course, this is the one you have to have two with two players and a nunchuck per person, or you can play by yourself. I think I'm pretty sure you can, but you do need a nunchuck for this. This is awesome. You want to brawl out, which is awesome. You know, here no swaying here. And I forgot to mention this again. Golf and boxing are in the original Wii Sports, so it's baseball. And the other three, which are the wakeboarding, the playing thing, and basketball, are in Wii Sports Resorts. Uh, thing. So keep in mind with that. We have the top tier of sports. You know, we let's just get out the way. Bowling's OG. Everyone knows bowling. That's pretty much the most played sport in Wii Sports in general. You know, I think this is the only one sport that's in both the original and the Wii Sports one. You know, it's that good of a game. It's just bowling. You know, it's just fun. You know, it's just a fun old game. This is the OG. You know. Next up, we have this sword fighting game. I guess this is also pretty good. Also, you know, awesome sport. You know, you get to battle out just like boxing. I think it's way more cooler. Just which are rather battle with swords than punch each other. I think fighting with swords is way cooler than punching each other. You know, it's way more awesome. You know, you get the guard and all that. Get hit each other, parries each other. Awesome. Next we have table tennis. Now I think there's a pretty much other hot take along with tennis that like this is an awesome sport. Table tennis is awesome. This is so intense. You know, this is low key intense. In my opinion, I feel every time I play with my siblings, it is so intense. You know, like I be smashing. You know, like this. It's kind of BS. You know, if the controls are kind of like BS in my opinion, but like not. But for the most part, just an awesome game. You know. Now we have tennis. Probably my favorite sport out of the original and the resorts. You know, and like the only thing I could say that sucks that you can't do 1v1 on this, you know. But that's the only thing that is awesome, you know. It's an awesome game. I really love it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, bowling is the only one that you can do Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, you know. And both of them, I think that's the only one. While table tennis and sword fighting are in the resorts one, and the tennis ones are Wii Sports, the original ones. And yeah, that's it for the 5 stars. So that is my Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort tier list. You know, for the most part, I enjoy these games. You know, if you haven't played these games yet, I recommend if you have a Wii, just go buy the Wii Sports or in Wii Sports Resort pack. You know, you get both of them. I don't know what the price is. You know, I don't. You know, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, for the Wii Sports, not the Wii Sports, the Nintendo ones. I heard it's pretty bad. You know, like I'm not saying it's bad because I played the game myself, but dude, I kind of want to try like the new games. They got like soccer, volleyball. I want to try that, but I heard it's not that good. You know, you just better off not playing it or wait for a price drop. I might do a tier list or ranking it someday. You know, try to check it out. You know, just in case to gather my thoughts on it. Even though I'm pretty late, even though pretty late to it. You know, so yeah, again, recommend playing Wii Sports. You have played it, if you really curious about the game, I recommend you trying it. It's a good game to play. You know, not the best sports collection games. Well, I guess, but it's better to connect sports. That's actually a good video idea. Wait, what? Oh yeah, yeah, not in here. That's a good video. Connect sports to it. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you next video. Goodbye.